reports on the bridge. Well, here's a bunch of water right here coming under the bridge. And here is the devil right here. Where are the eyes? There's the eyebrow. There's the eyebrow, the eye. Nose and the mouth, and here's the chin. So anyway, in here you have the bridge, the Hoover Dam again. It's fascinating to me. So I'm going to show you what you're looking at, and this is something the Lord showed me today.
This was back before I even started YouTube. 3/2/2014. Little did I know, 4 years later, there were some wise decisions that were taking place on that one day that was as 1,000 years to me.
It's hard to get me to say wow anymore, but I went wow. Okay, Isaiah 29:15-16. Those who try and hide their plans from the Lord are doomed.
So wonder, even if my father was the devil, I'm going in a different direction. I find it unusual that my mom's staring at the camera. Barb is just like freaking devil over here next to me, and everybody else is looking over in the other direction. Barb and Barbara. Oh, it's pretty odd. Even with this eye closed and that one open, it's like winking the eye, sticking a tongue out on my ear as a baby. Or at least that's what I was told. That's me. Here's my mom and my stepdad, David. Got married the day before 3/2/1985. Is that an eye of a serpent? Reptilian? So the day before Jonathan Clegg's birthday, 3/15/1975. So I was a year and 3 months in the waiting, which means in about 6 months from this time, my mom got pregnant with me. And my sister Barb, Dawn, Billy, Mike, they all have like the same nose. It's kind of in and then up like that, all right? Nostrils up. My mom's nose is more straight. My brother Mike looks like a little monkey boy. Yum yum. And then my dad has like a pointed nose down at the bottom there, right? Like that. My brother just has a that, Mike, that. Even my mom has a pointed nose. And they just have like, I don't know, it's just like different nostrils. My mom's is more flat and long, elongated. And all my brothers and sisters have a different nose from my mom and my dad. Crazy how genetics works. Steve was telling you about the Philly shooting, 10-10 wins, totally prophetic and in your face, way back in August 19, 2019. And that was the 6 officers shot. One had a wounded head but did live. And I descended upon the scene coming home from work.
House, admitting to God that I deserved to go to hell because of the things I had done in my life. And I told God very honestly, I said, I want to turn to Jesus, but I don't know which Jesus to turn to because there's so many different Jesuses. The Mormons say he's the brother of Lucifer, and the Jehovah's Witnesses say that he's Michael the Archangel, and I was raised Catholic, and they say he's somebody else. I don't even know which Jesus that is, and
It's random.
He's like a hairy beast. Alex Jones. He's like a hairy beast.
We've reached a point in human civilization at the turning point when the collapse happens that the new rebirths have begin. So it's like a wave that breaks both ways. You're either going to get more enlightened and more awake and more empowered and ride the wave like a...
That's you, Steve. Steve and James Sean. That's you, ain't it? Behind a mask and similar voice, sounding like a unclean frog.
Or you're going to get more dumbed down, more corrupt, more evil.
Another thought. Stephen James's job is to make people think that the Great Tribulation is getting ready to start, when behind the scenes, that's the reason why the house of Israel, or the house of Judah, again, go to the house of Israel, only the lost sheep, towards the end here, because Stephen the Noon's job is to tell you that we're here, and it's already happened, and it's at the door. And Stephen James's job, I believe, is to make you think that it's getting ready to start, and it's further along the line. So that would be the deception of the war of Gog and Magog. See, deception is deeper than you think. Have you bothered to check your coins for purity? So he looks like he has Tim eyes. Looks like the dude Tim, Trevor's buddy. But at the same time, I think I see Greta, what's her name in there, in the eyeballs? Steve, right? The Greta eyes?
Attention. You need to be careful.
Because I think anybody you show it's really your other channel behind your other mask.
Because, see, they use...
These two eyes look different. This guy has my head. He kind of looks like a Damon Wayans, but white. And he has a big meathead, like Stephen James. She does, right?
They use the Matrix. They do. And this has already been something that's I've been wondering about. And I knew it out.
61. I see 61. Prince Charles, John F. Kennedy. Good morning. John F. Kennedy Boulevard, 17th JFK, Chase Bank, Philadelphia, New Year's Day, 2023, the year of the Lord's favor. Good morning, John F. Kennedy Boulevard, Chase Bank, 17th of JFK. It's on the back of a $50 bill, $5.55. Christmas, 7-day warning. I mean, who knows? The eagle has landed. The chosen one,
He can figure it out.
61. In my life, the doctor that supposedly delivered me, Emmanuel, has 61 years experience. And he has a payout, which is $1 million. With this court case, 532010 CA 006451. What the hell? F you pay me. And graduated in 1961. So 61. 61. And he's just a dark figure. So go figure. Attended the university, then graduated in 1961. Has over 61 years of surgery experience. I guess he was there on 7/11 like Trump. Alpha Omega, TikTok boom.
Okay. Pi Network also equals. There's Pi Network and there's Gary Gensler right there.
61.
Certain things.
Good morning, John F. Kennedy.
Certain things are relevant.
Isaiah 61. Read that tomorrow, right? John F. Kennedy Boulevard. 5:55 a.m. to 8:48 a.m. Liberty 2, Liberty 1, Liberty 2, 848 feet tall. Barack Obama said, "Be still, know that I am God" at 8:48 a.m. And that's who somebody told me to be still and know that he is Adam Ben David. And I said, you know what? Let me tell you to be still and give you my new name. Be still, Adam Ben David, Prince of Judah, and know that I am Robin Henry Tees in #1 place. After I prophesied that I would be by the new year, within the past 6 days. I did it on Christmas. I fulfilled it within 6 days. So it took 6 days for me to create this saying right here with this number right there and then dominate it and take over. After 62 weeks that I was on YouTube, I was definitely cut off. On Jacob Israel's birthday in June 2018. Yep, right before there. On 3-2. I was on 3-2. It's a cutoff.
I don't.
On my Pennsylvania.
To be honest with you,
Kennedy.
I believe Kennedy over the Fed and why they killed him.
They didn't kill him. It was a Hollywood head pop. It was just a Hollywood head pop.
Because he knew about their Masonic organization. He said monolithic, in his speech when the man who told the president that told the truth, he talked about monolithic covetousness. They say, Father says in scriptures, love of money is the root to all evil. So nobody does anything without getting paid.
Good for Robin.
The kids, maybe he would do it.
Philadelphia's in the scene there. We're talking about tomorrow. Silver and gold will be thrown in the streets. It's going to be dark, power outage. You're not going to be able to see. Huh? Oh, I didn't watch this video. What's that? You can't see it because the stalker, this stalker has been previously restricted on my channel. Anyway. April 2nd, 2017. Gave Jonathan Click plenty enough time to
Go find a place for Bowie the dog. Bowie, you find yourself a spot? You ready? You're yeah. Oh, Bowie. Don't be afraid, Bowie. It's just noises. Going off, no big deal. Okay, so this could be a test or this could be a lie. We don't know. Hey, hi guys, it's Corey, Zach, and Johnny. Oh, yeah, like, where's the other guy? Oh, I'm around here. And Bowie's down there. Hey guys, first of all, Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Cute, that's cute.
That's cute. Happy New Year. Anyway, guys, so hey, we're gonna do Corey got a Christmas present. It's around here somewhere. You may have seen it on the last video. Anyway, but yeah, he gets to satisfy a primal urge to create fire. Yeah.
December 24th, 2022, the day before Christmas. Today is December 31st, 2022, the day before New Year's. So it's a 7-day video. Just for a record, you see this? I see it, Robin. Ready? What you're saying is what you have there that was full the same day you checked it, put it in your drawer, and then came back home and it was empty is the same thing that would put the fire out if someone like Corey lit a fire. And you'd be able to put that fire out with that. But because it's empty, you can't? Is that what you're telling me, Robin?
So we're gonna let him start up the fire, and all I'd like to do to start this is just to reiterate some of the weird, just supernatural daily stuff that's been happening, and it's all the same thing. Times we won't see too many days of this new year. Hopefully, maybe not even past tonight. But remember. Everything in due time, just if you can't see, if you can't see that it's coming and you don't know it's the most obvious thing in the world now. If the right side up, upside down paradigm isn't the most ridiculously obvious thing in the world right now, then I guess maybe you're not on the same bus that we are or something. But
Matthew, the wise men. Well, the book of Matthew and the wise men were the genuine, true wise men that came to the birth of Christ to bring gifts that were the fulfillment of prophecy, whereas in the book of Revelation, now we're having Satan and his demonic entities trying to mimic that of the wise men. and to
we get to
bring
see that.
about their kings.
I mean,
And that's why I pulled up
every
Isaiah
week,
from the Dead Sea Scrolls there
I wouldn't say
to
it's like
show
every
you
single day,
that
but it's just
they're
woven into the
related
fabric
because
of our
the
lives
wise
now.
men and the
It's
sons of
natural
ancient
to see the
kings are one
supernatural
and the
all
same.
the time.
All right.
And-
So, see, prophecy, there's a lot of teachers today that are trying to tell you that Israel is got to be revived as a nation and that they are going to rule the world because the law will go out of Jerusalem. Totally false. But yet they tell you that anyway. Just like in the case of the book of Zechariah, right? We get this. One of the main proponents of this was Yitzhak Shapira. He would take this verse right here. Veheziku bekanaf ish Yehudi lemor nelecha imchem ki shemanu Elohim imchem. What does this mean right here? It is the Hebrew verses here, and it doesn't even translate that necessarily correctly, but it is saying that they would take a hold of the skirt or the wing, bekanaf ish of a Judean man, Yehudi bekanaf ish Yehudi. One single man, they take a hold of the wing of God is with you.